Dawn finds us armored. Let me tell you what the night brought. Monday, June 1st, 2026. The equity floors sit dark until the opening bell, but the crypto tape never sleeps. And overnight, the rotation engine flipped its trend cards red while the largest chipmaker on Earth walked onto a stage in Taipei and told the world the build-out has only just begun. There is signal in both. Listen. As of 5 Eastern this morning, Bitcoin trades at 72,800, down better than 1% on the day. Ethereum sits at 1,980, down 2. Solana at $81, off a little over 2%. 3 majors, all bleeding into the new month, and our own signal engine confirms it. Around noon Eastern yesterday, the optimized trend model on the InvestAnswers Decision Support System flipped bearish on both Ethereum and Solana in the same window. 2 correlated assets, the same signal, the same hour. That is not noise. That is a regime call. The short-term trend on the altcoin majors has turned down, and Bitcoin sits below every major moving average on the board. The backdrop hardens the read. May closed as the heaviest month of a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund outflows of the entire year, better than $2.4 billion, walking out the door, a 6-day bleed running right into June. And the Federal Reserve meets June 17th with the market pricing near certainty of another hold. The rate cut liquidity unlocked the bulls were counting on is off the table for now. This is a defensive tape, and it punishes the man who chases. 75,500 is the hinge every analyst is watching. Lose it, and the next leg down opens. Reclaim it, and the bears lose their grip. Now to the story that actually matters this morning. While Bitcoin bled, Jensen Huang took the stage at Computex in Taipei and doubled the size of the future. NVIDIA now projects at least $1 trillion in cumulative demand for its Blackwell and next-generation Vera Rubin systems through 2027, double the forecast it gave a year ago. Last week's earnings already told the tale. $81.5 billion in revenue, up 85% year-over-year, gross margins at 75%. The stock sold the news and slid to $211. But read past the chart. The demand curve is not bending down, it is bending up. Here is the part, the Warband must hear. Huang said it plainly. The bottleneck is no longer the chip, it is power. The megawatts to train and to serve the next model. Jordi Visser's fresh angle on that $1 trillion figure is the one the tape keeps missing. Every dollar of Blackwell silicon drags 3 to 4 more behind it in grid, copper, and cooling. CapEx that compounds long after the chip itself ships and that no central banker can print into existence. That is the scarcity hiding inside NVIDIA's number, and it is the reason the trade beneath the AI trade is the hardest, most fixed supply money on Earth. Stay with the Musk machine, because it shipped again. Tesla pushed a new full self-driving build to its Hardware 4 fleet this week, version 14.3. Per Elon Musk's own posts on X, this build carries Grok into the cabin. Hands-free, voice-native, the Frontier model riding shotgun in a car that drives itself, now threaded to what XIA shipped days earlier. Grok Build 0.1, the company's first purpose-built coding model, a 256,000 token agentic engine that entered public beta on the 29th, trained on real developer workflows. Read those two together. The mind ships weekly into the API. The same mind, by Musk's own account, is now sitting in the dashboard of a robotaxi. This is the embodiment leg Visser keeps pointing to, the moment artificial intelligence steps off the screen and into a body, a wheel, a road. Grok writes the code on Monday and answers your voice from the driver's seat on Tuesday. One founder, one vertically integrated stack, mind, body, and soon, orbit. One more signal because it cuts against the grain. InvestAnswers this weekend called the supercycle confirmed, but emphatically not for Bitcoin. They read, Bitcoin is the consolidating anchor, up only modestly on the year, while the real upside rotates into artificial intelligence infrastructure and select altcoins. They point to the third Bitcoin dominance death cross since 2017, historically a leading signal that capital rotates out of Bitcoin and into the alts within 3 to 6 months. Now hold that against what our own engine just told you. The medium-term map says rotation into alts is coming. The short-term optimized trend signal just flipped Ethereum and Solana bearish overnight. Both can be true. The rotation thesis is a season. The trend flip is the weather. Do not buy the season at the bottom of a down day. Let the engine confirm the turn before you chase it. Here is the frame for the day ahead, Warband. The build-out just got bigger and the bottleneck got clearer. Nvidia doubled its demand forecast at Computex, and the scarce input is power, which makes hard money the trade beneath the trade. The Musk stack is putting the mind into the body, version by version, with Grok now riding in the seat. And the rotation engine is flashing short-term caution even as the longer map points toward the alts. So respect the 75,500 line, watch the Computex keynotes run through Thursday, and mark June 4th, when the SpaceX roadshow opens the largest offering this market has ever seen. Robert E. Howard wrote that civilization is the thin and treacherous ice over a cold dark river, and the barbarian who keeps his edge is the one who crosses it standing. Keep your edge. I am Ragnar, the HODLBARBARIan. Hold the line.